Hey everybody, welcome back. Thanks for joining your virtual drinking buddy. So tonight, blowing the dust off a Das Boot. Well, actually, I rinsed it in the sink. There's a little bit too much dust just to blow off, but because I'm going to be cracking open this big fat guy. Camo Black, extra, ultra premium. Made with imported hops and extra malted barley for an extra smooth taste. This is, special reserve Camo Black. And this weighs in at 12.2% ABV. I don't know why they don't just put blackout juice on the can. I think that'd be a little bit more appropriate. So the reason why I got this is I was putting together a grocery order and I was looking up beer and this popped up and I just thought that it was funny that it was an ultra premium beer for $1.48 for a 24 ounce can. What's awesome is, they're really sticking to that. Nowhere on the can does it say anything about ingredients such as corn or rice. It doesn't use the term malt liquor at all. It just says extra malted barley. So they put in more barley than what you normally would making a beer, I guess. Let's see. Naturally brewed longer with the highest quality extra malted barley. And where did I see it? Okay, it's brewed by Camo Brewing Company Incorporated out of La Crosse, Wisconsin and Latrobe, Pennsylvania. I know Latrobe is the home of Rolling Rock, and I'm sure there's multiple breweries in La Crosse. I'm pretty sure Wisconsin used to be a pretty big hub for beer back in the early days of American beer brewing. But the U.S. corporate headquarters is in Las Vegas, Nevada. So they're all over the map, literally. I'm not expecting good things, but I don't know. It was just too good to pass up. But as hard as they're pushing the high quality of this beer, I had to test it out. And I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it is a really good beer, albeit extremely strong for what appears to be a lager. It's pouring out nice golden color here. I'll show you here pretty soon. I'm actually, can actually smell the alcohol from here. It's a good foot away from my nose. And as I pour it out, I can smell the alcohol in it. I mean, I poured a nice thick head. It's gold in color. I can see right through it though. I can see the monitor on my camera. The head seems to be dissipating pretty quickly. It's actually not white. It's like an off-white. But yeah, it's going away really quickly. Soapy. Oh, wow. I can smell the booze. It's got an alcohol burn on the nose. But also it smells like stale beer, which is less than ideal when you first crack the can open. Wonder if there's any canning information. Maybe by some coincidence it's just sat around for a long time or something, and that's why it smells the way it does. Yeah, it's alcohol. It's like a stale beer smell, but there's something else I can't quite put my nose on. Maybe that's the imported hops. Maybe they're imported from someplace I've never had hops from before, and I'm just unfamiliar with the smell. Well, enough rambling. There's only one thing left to do. Cheers. Okay, so surprisingly enough, I mean, it's not good, but instead of it just being like bad malt liquor, it's more like a bad Belgian ale, and it's probably more from the high alcohol content and probably whatever they use to disguise the high alcohol content. But it's got a bit of a fruity flavor, and I can taste a little bit of the yeast in there, but it's not exactly like a Belgian yeast. And just sitting here with it on my tongue, the aftertaste is alcohol. Yeah, there's a little bit of like a sweet fruitiness to it, and it's not like an artificial flavor. It's like something that I've noticed in other beers too. It's kind of like a mix between a stone fruit and a dark fruit flavor, but it's not both of those things. It's not like they made it with apricots and dark cherries or raisins or something like that. It's like some sort of fruit that's a weird blend of both, to where it's not exactly a great representation of either. All that being said, and I do want to stress that it's not a good beer. It's just, I'm surprised that it's not as bad as I was expecting. I was expecting it to just be god awful, like maybe I wouldn't even be able to swallow it. But regardless, it is what it is. It's a beer that weighs in at 12.2% ABV for $1.48 for a 12 or a 24 ounce can. So yeah, maybe they call it Camo Black because after you drink a couple of these, it's like your eyes are camouflaged and you can't see anything around you. But yeah, I really think they should call it blackout juice, maybe. I'm sure it's probably something like the memory flash stick from Men in Black. A couple of these and you don't remember a thing. And it's probably strong enough to where people around you should be wearing sunglasses to protect themselves from memory loss too. Not a good beer, but not nearly as bad as what I was expecting. But realistically, you're drinking this to forget life. You've given up all hope, and you just want to be unconscious for the next 16, 18 hours. So you buy 2 of these because you've managed to scrape together $3, and then that's all she wrote. Yeah, I don't know that I'm finishing this, but yeah, if you're ever just in a desperate need for a buzz, I think 1 can would probably get pretty much anybody the buzz they're looking for, if that's what you really want to do. Not something I'm going to be drinking again, but just so you know, it's out there on the market. Again, that was $1.48 for this big can. It is not ultra premium by any stretch of the imagination, but I don't think anybody was really expecting that. And that's where I'm going to leave you. So if you liked what you saw, please hit the like and subscribe button below, and don't forget to tell your friends. And this is the Malted Gentleman reminding you, you only have one liver, so use it wisely.